This guy, his
Yeah.
desperation level, everyone, has been getting really bad recently. He convinced himself that Jackson would be good in the front three the other day. After all the slander we've been giving him on this podcast for years, and now you're saying that he could be the future of Newcastle's front line.
Listen, yes. I don't have any response. Like, I like at the end of the day, I'm in a situation that we've never been in, that I've not seen a team in for a long time. Like, they don't have a 9, like, at all. And they're supposed to be pushing for Champions League this year, and supposed to be pushing for probably another top 4 space, is what I'm assuming the Newcastle higher-ups are looking at. So, you know, I can't lie, we're not going to go into the Isak stuff again, because we could talk about it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, let's understand now that Newcastle are desperate, and when you start looking at players like Nicholas Jackson, who there's definitely a decent player in there, but like his attitude issues, he's like very type, like he's very much direct and doesn't know anything else. He can lay the ball off a little bit, but that's about it. Like, he's just not Isak. Do you know what I mean? It's just not an Alexander Isak, and we're not going to be able to find anybody to replace him. The best chance we had was Ekitike. The best chance we had was Ekitike.
100%.
And Liverpool have honestly fucked themselves by trying to steal Ekitike off us. I mean, it was widely reported that we'd been after Ekitike since 2022 or 2023. And then Liverpool came in the year we were going to buy him and said, listen, if you don't give us Isak, we'll take Ekitike. Well, now you're not going to get Isak because you took Ekitike. We tried looking for strikers. We tried to get João Pedro. We tried to get Delap. We tried to get Ekitike. And I saw some guy saying, like, oh, Newcastle are going for a standard that's too high for them. They need to go for their level, and then they might sign a striker. Brother, we tried signing Delap. Okay, that guy he's not a top-level striker. Delap is mid-table striker right now. He could easily be a good striker, but he's not like some elite European quality striker. He's not that. We tried going for João Pedro, Sesko, Ekitike. We've tried going for like all these players abroad, and we're not getting them. So now we have to be desperate. And Strand Larsen is the name I'm hearing. I'm hearing Nicholas Jackson calls. We're still waiting to see if Wissa's going to come. It sounds like it's very likely. We don't know if that's going to even be ready by the next game week. It's just all up in the air right now. I want Wissa. I've wanted Wissa since it was released that he wanted NUFC. He only wants NUFC. He doesn't want anywhere else. It looks like we're not even going to be able to get the player that wants to join us. So, like, we can't win this window, I think. And I repeat, I will not go into a season watching Anthony Gordon at number 9. I'll just support Leicester. I'll watch the Championship. I won't watch Anthony Gordon play number 9 for Newcastle United. It's not happening.
Osula's getting sold as well. I mean, it's. I don't understand what's going on at the Newcastle board. What they're thinking is, it's not really clear. And you mentioned all these strikers. None of them are similar to each other. Delap is different to Sesko, is different to Ekitike, is different to Jackson. Yeah. So what's the vision here? And this is why I've been saying this whole time that Howe doesn't have a say. I don't think Howe's this brain dead. I think he knows exactly what he wants. He wanted Isak, okay, not Isak, Ekitike. These are the only 2 strikers really in that archetype right now. And it feels like he's kind of been cast aside. And this could be disastrous, which is why I put Newcastle so low. Maybe they turn it around and they hire a bunch of footballing people. But the way it's going, Isak gets upset. You don't get the right replacement in. Howe gets upset because he hasn't been backed. Newcastle, mid-table, not challenging for top 4 later in the season. He leaves. It could be the start of, the end of phase 1 at least of the Saudi takeover. If we're not careful. I mean, obviously this is reaching a bit, but it's not looking good. And I get it was funny, haha, you didn't get your first 3 or 4 targets, but if you don't get any of them, that's bad.
Yeah. Oh no, it could be really ropey for us. We're looking at genuinely, even if we sign Visser, and Isak is forced to stay, which it looks like Isak at this point. All the Newcastle journalists are saying the word from upstairs is he will be staying. It's not if Liverpool come in with a bid. the board don't think they're going to get the 2 strikers in that they need. So it looks like they're saying, well, listen, we've tried to sign players, we haven't been able to get them, you're staying, and that's it. And that's what all the Newcastle linked journalists are saying. And, you know, if we get Wissa in, like, he leaves for AFCON in December, so we're not going to have a striker that wants to play for us there. It's going to then be back on Isak to play for us, because he's not going to sit out in a World Cup year, and he's not going to sit out and lose all of his wages, because he's been fined already 140 grand. He's not going to keep getting fined. He will play for us again. It's just how he wants to do it. He could play like shit for a whole season. That's very possible. And that would leave an even more sour taste in the fans' mouths. But, yeah, I mean, we, going into this season, Watkins on deadline day, maybe? I don't know, because Villa want to get Nkuku and they want to get Jackson, apparently. Have Jackson. I'll take Watkins over Jackson. That's, not even up for debate.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take him any day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a messy one. But, I mean, look, it could have been worse than that opening day for you. Obviously, we're filming this before the Liverpool game, which is tomorrow. No attacking threat, but no big red flags apart from that, I'd say, for Newcastle.
No.
After the...
I'd say...
Watch them lose 5-0 now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for the game, but I also know it could be a bloodbath. Because Liverpool, that team is scary. I mean, let's be honest. Their defense is looking a little bit shaky, because Frimpong injured, Bradley still injured, and Van Scheidt, the old man Scheidt, that guy is not good anymore. That guy just stands off everybody. Kanate wants to leave next year. True. So they just signed a centre back or two from Spain or something. I don't even know where that guy's from. But he's not going to come into the team straight away and hit the ground running. That doesn't happen. So, that Liverpool defence is there to be taken at St James's Park. And I need Gordon firing. I need Elanga firing. I need a St James's Park debut goal for Elanga. I need that to happen. And yeah, it could be a ridiculous game. It's going to be, the atmosphere is going to be toxic as fuck. We all know that it's going to be up there with this could be our game of the season, for the crowd, and for the atmosphere. But yeah, it could go either way. St James's Park is a very hard place to go when it's rocking, and it will be rocking. I don't know if they're going to do a tifo about Isak, or the war flags will be out, man. I have no idea what they're going to do.
We are probably going to have to do a roundup at the end of next week, because imagine Newcastle signed 6 players on deadline day. I remember we signed 4 or 5 on deadline day one year. It was insane.
I think Eddie Howe came out and he said we're looking to sign 3 more players, and that was middle of last week. So we're waiting. We're waiting for those 3 more players. That's arguably got to be 2 strikers and a midfielder. Surely. Because, we've signed Ramsey. Arguably, you could say you want maybe somebody like a fullback or a centre-back, but we signed Malik Chow. I don't know. I'm excited to see Malik Chow play. I'm excited to see him and Ramsey play. Maybe a lot of people are hyping up Chow to be the next big thing. I'm not going to say anything because I've seen Botman and I've seen his knee brace for the last 2 years. So I'm not getting my hopes up. But we need 2 more strikers or 1 more striker, and we need another midfielder hands down.
Yeah.
So that's minimum for me.
Time will tell, and it's going to be very interesting. And I think for the first time maybe in your life on deadline day, you're going to be refreshing your phone. Welcome to the club,
bro.
Non-stop.
Let me tell you this. I have never been so addicted to Twitter in my life. Since this whole transfer window started and all the links were popping off, and I started following all the journalists that I want to, put all the notifications on my phone, and we've had the worst window, and it's actually made me latch onto Twitter even more, because now I'm just looking for any bit of hope possible that something good is going to come through. Yeah, Craig, no hope, because genuinely, it's been rubbish, and you get linked with a player and then it just turns out, the club only asked how much he'd cost. They never actually put a bid in or agreed terms with a player, and it's draining. I just need a striker through the fucking door now. I need it now, and I need it before the Liverpool game tomorrow. So if you get somebody signed tonight, work overnight, get the paperwork done, get it all registered with the FA, and get him playing for Liverpool against Liverpool tomorrow. Otherwise, we're probably going to lose that game. We're probably going to lose that game like 3-1 or something. We'll score first, and then they'll start piling the pressure on, and Salah will score after 2-1. Salah will score a 90th minute tap in, and he'll celebrate and shush the Newcastle fans after he blanked all game. I can see that happening already. So I'm done. I'm done.
Imagine this is the first time that he's actually right about everything.